my god, this is weird. Why can't I just use the damn controller? This is stupid. I kind of want to ask him for my money back. I thought this would be something that we could freaking play together. But I already know the answer to that now.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
Blah blah, shut up. Plus my fucking battery dies on my phone enough as it is. If I wanted to use something that had like Wii-like controls, I'd play a freaking Wii. Choose wisely. Should have chose wisely by giving the option to use a phone or the controller. Like, even if you had to just use the motion pad or something, or like the motion sensor, like how you can fly on GTA with just motion and not the buttons. Should be an option, not like a you have to, but we didn't say that before you bought the game. And it's not like I can just turn around and sell it, because I fucking bought it on PlayStation instead of from the store.
Situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook college. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Got it. Keep the lamps on. Please!
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Excuse me, move.
Watch it.
What the fuck? It says look at TV, but it fucking makes me look at the phone. I already made a fucking trip.
You check upstairs.
Oh my god, that's not what I was trying to do. Ah, stupid. Good grief.
Turn into sorry, man.
Tom. Tom, he's in here.
Hands up now!
What the fuck is
To
that,
shoot,
Trevor?
move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Pretty sure it's not Trevor. Well, maybe not.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
I wasn't as bad to him down. What's his name?
Oh, she actually shot. I didn't know she was gonna shoot.
The Walking Dead.
Help! Help! She's gonna get electrocuted, right? Of course. No! Oh, I thought he was gonna get up and be okay. Whoops.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn,
I am
is
the
guilty.
Agent
Of
Shinikawa.
that, there's
No,
no
I'm just
doubt.
kidding.
Yeah.
Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree, booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore
Yo,
recommend
what about that
punishment to the
lump on
full
your hair
extent
you
of the
call-
law, no
on your
less
head
than the
that you
death
call hair?
penalty.
You need to fix that.
Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Why does the judge look like he's crying? And he's like, oh, I'm not impressed. Die.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the
Press
major
pause
ripple
button to
events
pause the
affecting
game.
your story.
No shit, Sherlock.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man, I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie, for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Yeah.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office.
Yes or no? Yeah.
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good
Yeah,
cop.
don't apologize. It's a
I have
sign of
no
weakness.
doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
He can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't
She
gonna
almost
believe
lost her
me.
pepper spray.
No one does.
That could have been bad.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive. If I gotta go out,
Yeah,
I
I'd
ain't
say
going
that
out a
before
liar.
getting executed.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage, and he killed those people.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay.
Let me guess,
It
he
just
doesn't have
says
the
sand
letters.
trees. What the heck?
I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, 'cause I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Got to start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
This area pretty. Yeah.
Hey, what's going
Like
on?
you said, until dawn. Mixed with heavy rain.
Oh, abracadabra, he just got out. Protect yourself, bitch. Do it. Oh.
Stop. Finn, stay back.
I just want to talk.
I just want to talk without my handcuffs that I just magically took off.
Ah, God damn it!
How about that?
Oh, God, my face! Hey, settle down and take it easy.
They wouldn't even have let her take pepper spray in there, or her purse.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen.
She's Chinese.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look, that's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the
She
cops
was
track
like,
down
I
Jones.
use Chinese.
She just
Pepper
said he wasn't
spray
gonna
on my
get it out, and she said that's not what I want.
The inevitable.
And then she said,
Adam Jones is
get him temporary release.
Not enough to
well,
overturn.
you just said you didn't want him
not
released.
a good man.
But if he gets released, he's gonna fucking run.
Everything in your power to make sure
Make
he
up your mind.
Could you live with
To
yourself?
the Chinese. Don't.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Bye, Felicia. I was assaulted in the prison. I'd like you to release him to
Miss
help
Petty
me find the road
already
killer.
filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Mortal Kombat.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
Well, that's
He
quite a
almost looks
stretch,
like the
don't you think?
counselor off of Until
Even
Dawn.
if Jones exists, how
Little
can you
younger
be sure
and a
Finn
little
can
less
track him
creepy.
down?
Yeah.
There's no way to know unless
Wow,
we
he got
try.
the same facial
You're full of
splashes
surprises,
as him,
Miss
though.
Graves. Well, if you were in my position,
Same
what
eyes,
would you
I
do?
think.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God,
trying
go
to.
over.
She
If
kind
you
of
grant
like
Finn
a
a single day
Chinese
release
version
under armed
of.
guard, we may save an innocent man
Damn it.
from wrongful execution.
I don't know. I haven't
girlfriend?
I
played
see.
it.
All right, Miss Graves.
Bitch,
I'm
we
going to
ain't.
grant
I
Jonathan Finn
nah,
a
shot
temporary
in the
release in
face.
police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're
She
not
looks
gonna
like
believe
that
this.
girl I shot in the
actually went
face.
for it?
Nice.
Surprise the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head
That
over
was
to
dating
homicide
the
and let
brat
him know.
dude.
Good call.
Oh.
And Felicity.
Don't call me that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Bye, Felicia. Look at that Mazda. Ace in the hole is the trophy
Hidden
for that.
agenda.
I know, we figured out what you were doing. Figured out your
Yeah.
hidden agenda. Look at that GTA map on the wall.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. And Judge
It's like really
wants
hard
this
to control
thing
it. Like I have to like
double airtight.
scroll
He's
my
granting a
finger,
temporary
like, 5
release into
times
police
to get it
custody
go
to
over
help
there.
find Adam Jones.
Yeah.
Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room
It's really
at the
stupid that
orphanage.
it's not just the
Called it the
touchpad or
playroom.
something,
It's
though.
where he held his extracurricular activities.
And then it
Does that
distracts
sound
you because you're
familiar?
holding your phone and you're
Remember
looking at it,
something
and
like
then your
that.
phone tells you to look
Didn't
at the
come out in the
TV.
report.
But you have to keep using
I was wondering,
it.
Mr. Hillary, so when
Yeah,
you
Mr.
analyzed
Hillary
the bodies
Clinton.
of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the
They
idea of letting this
facial
scumbag out of his
splashes is
cell?
funny
Finn
as
had
hell.
motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV partner.
Now just
right?
hold on a
That
goddamn
was
second.
the social worker. And Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night
They
again?
actually
I'll
like
walk you
flare
through
out
it
their
in
noses
2 words.
when they get mad.
Missed opportunity.
See?
Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Yeah.
Means he's lying.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it like
Sure.
that. They remade.
Catherine Hope
what
was
was
a
it?
social
L.A.
worker
North.
at Las Palmas Orphanage.
Oh no,
We didn't know
I
Finn
was
had
thinking about when we did it.
We got a
Let's
10-8
say
at
that shit was
Cloud
pretty
Haven Trailer
good.
Park out by
Say
Highway.
GTA.
A break-in in
The
Paradise.
cops.
I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next. You're next.
So this is what happened. I tried to keep them together and they separated and then one of them died. End story. I really didn't want them to split up. I don't know why I did that. Hello? You gonna shoot the dog too? You thinking about it? Does she like never close her mouth?
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make entry to the trailer.
Why is it just randomly
609
disconnected from the
acknowledged.
game? That's
Caution
stupid.
advised.
It's like the third time it's done that. See, that's another unreliable thing of the game. The phone and the ps4 both have to be connected to Wi-Fi together.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Oh, now we're playing the mystery treasure game?
You can do it, P.I. Berserk. Some footprints. What is that? A pill bottle?
I don't know. It's not scrolling fast enough. Hey, some bomb making equipment, yay. I don't know. A weird PI game? Let's see if you can actually play co-op. Man, they got some kinky bomb going on there. What you gonna do? Just cut it off and just let it explode? What if she would have taken that off of her mouth?
Oh, what
the
the hell?
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
It was the bomb.
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Some NCIS shit's happening. He's about to die. Just flee the trailer. It doesn't matter.
Remove the timer. Carefully. Oh, crap.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there!
She's giving birth. Quit screaming.
God
Shut
damn
up.
it! No!
You're making it worse. Run! Run for your life.
Yeah.
No, just stand there.
I'm over here.
You're just gonna hold your head and let yourself explode? Why would you walk that close to the house?
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your
What's
attitude
okay?
is not helping.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Last I
What is
checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted.
Life is strange.
Who the fuck are you
saw
to
talk
question
to
my
Dick.
competency?
I'm a district attorney.
That's not what she
Are you finished?
Yeah, I
The
know.
trapper case shook
I'm
everyone
just
up.
fucking
I
around.
think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one
Said
night.
you were a dick.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
That dick was hard on me.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this
That's all you
entire
ever
division,
say.
you understand?
Can
I
you
got a
just
better
shut
idea.
up?
Yeah,
We let that
small
psycho
library.
die on the table.
Yeah.
Fucking
Cavalry?
Oh, you
smartass.
sound like the dude from
Mr.
Adam's
Look into it.
Family.
Let you know if we find it.
Did you
Thank you.
ring? Yeah. What the fuck? Who is that dude?
Hey, Grace.
Cavalry, stop!
I just wanted to say that,
Calvary's a dick.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really
What the fuck? She just walked out there like a robot.
Oh my god, scroll.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment.
What?
Not gonna be able to get through it on my
I was just trying to see if you
own.
wanted to hook up. What the fuck you think I'm saying?
You know,
Trying to
I think I'll
solve the
take a
case,
pass.
you dumbass.
We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
What she meant was piss off.
Yeah, you know. I don't do Asians. I'm sorry.
I don't like egg rolls.
Target number 1.
Yeah. Just
Local
because I eat
undertaker,
sushi
drunk,
doesn't mean I eat
no apparent
fish.
connection to Las Palmas
I'm just
orphanage. After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding
Put your
officer
iPhone down.
was killed.
Stop talking to yourself.
Second target, Frederick LeMay. Orderly at Las
Why does
Palmas,
that one guy look
drug
like Bill
charges,
Cosby
assaults,
in
but
the
no
Younger Days?
convictions.
Or that guy off of the State
He
Farm
left his
commercial
body in
or
a pitch
something.
black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara. Third target.
Yeah, he kind of like
Father
fucking
Romanski.
Keenan after he
The
was
trapper
an
had some
old
explosives
man
inside his body
from
wired
Good
to glow if he
Burger.
moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including...
Is she recording a
Detective
message
Manning.
and texting at the same
Were the
time?
initial victims just a smokescreen? And the real targets, the 3rd
Looked like she was
Precinct
texting.
police?
Yeah.
Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Yeah, we need that technology.
We need to call Becky.
Sergeant Riggs.
Calling Sergeant Riggs.
Hello?
Hi, it's Miss Graves. Sorry for calling so late.
It's no problem. Can I help you with something?
Look at that haircut.
I've been going over the Trapper case files, and I think I'm starting to see a new angle.
Yeah? How so?
Well, this is very loose, and maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but what if the initial targets weren't the real targets after all? And every one of the responders was an officer in the 3rd Precinct?
Well, it's true that all the responding officers are from the same precinct, but that's just because that's where the murders occurred. Of course, I suppose that could be on purpose.
Well, aside from all being from the same precinct, is there anything else to connect the cops?
Well, back then the 3rd Precinct didn't exactly have a stellar reputation. A lot of those guys were into drugs.
And now?
Why is he like
Now
smashing
everyone's
his
eager
face
to
in
put
this
it behind
one?
them.
Do you see that?
Things got much better. Actually, pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Detective Marnie was part of the 3rd Precinct before she transferred
Yeah,
to the
he was
district.
fucking pressing
Was she
buttons
involved
on
in
the
the corruption?
phone with his
I
nose.
didn't know her then, but as far as I can tell, she's a solid cop.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sergeant Riggs. Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something
Yeah,
seems fishy.
you was not useful, nigga.
See, she's talking about fish.
Yeah, something seems fishy. It's not my vagina.
125, 1016. Make an entry.
Duh, duh, duh.
Don't step on a leaf, they're gonna hear you. Hello, anybody there? Door's open, so I let myself in.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Damn, what's up with every cop in this game getting themselves in the house and shit? And then they just walk right in there and shit.
Oh, he's gonna trigger something. Oh, loose floorboard. I guess he's the next nigga on the hit list.
Oh dear God. Sir, can you hear
Sir,
me?
did you really suffocate yourself with your pillow with your shirt unbuttoned? You could have just put these down. See? Told ya. I don't know why they call him Trapper instead of Bomber.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
They ain't trapped, they just go boom.
Bomberman.
It's all good. The victim. It's
And his theme song could be boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but
Got that
came in, there was
boom,
a body.
boom, boom.
Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a Trapper murder.
Police? Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess.
See, she always got the same facial expression and her mouth is always open. She always looks confused and derp.
Yeah. Damn, that Asian dude got some wide ass shoulders. What the fuck?
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Calvary was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
He's proud of his badge. He wears it on a necklace.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck.
It's just a copycat murder. Oh, hey, I didn't know I was looking for stuff, okay? Could it scroll a little faster? Because that would make it a lot fucking easier.
Anything?
Grr.
Nothing useful.
It scrolls
Becky.
too slow.
I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
I was here rigging up the bombs. Scroll, what the fuck?
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive. Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Becky.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
Does this hurt? What the fuck? I thought his body was already rigged and that already happened.
That's the end of part 1. Check the
Double
logbook,
bomb.
fix yourself a drink,
What the fuck?
and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Double Jeopardy.
What? Okay, it, like, did something weird.